Well, good morning. Welcome to my channel. My name is Marty, and come with me today while I harvest a few things outdoors. Well, I'm out again to get some more of my chocolate mint. Got the dehydrator loaded up with chocolate mint, and I have it set for 4 hours at 122. Today I'm going to start with my lemon balm. Look how happy it is. Now what I like to do is to follow the stem down to just above a set of big leaves and some baby leaves and just pinch it off. That way all this is going to have energy to grow again, and see all those baby leaves, and that's the new growth. Now if you go down any further, you see there isn't baby leaves right there. You can grow there, but I find it grows a little slower. So if you do it up to where you just see the next set of leaves popping out like this, and you will have lemon balm all summer. I've loaded up the dehydrator with my lemon balm. That's 2, 4, 5 trays. We'll get that dehydrated and put up in jars. Now I just have to set this up. And I don't want it at 158. That's the highest temperature here. These are herbs, so I want to do it about 120. And time, it automatically says 10. It's maybe going to take 4 hours. I'll be checking it at around 4. You want it as low as possible for the temperature and the amount of hours. And you can always adjust that, of course, near the end. But you don't want to cook your herbs. You just want to dry them crispy. Well, it worked out really good. So I have minimal mess. And I'm going to take that off, put on the lid, and then label it lemon balm, which is great. So it looks like I have enough there. Let's see, probably for another jar if I pack this down. Well, I've just popped out in between rain showers. I'm going to grab a few more of these leaves because I have a load available for these in my dehydrator, and I might as well run them through and keep up on it. Well, that's nice. I have 4 filled trays to put in the dehydrator. Well, the comfrey is nice and crispy. You should be able to crumble it. Hear that crunch? That's what you want to, that is what you want to hear when you have it dry. Well, I have 2 more jars of comfrey. I've crushed them in here so it would take up hardly any room. If I hadn't have done that, it probably would have took a 1 liter jar easily. I do make a note on here what it is, and because these have a really bristly hair on it that can be irritating to your throat or your skin, I put a note on there, strain through filter. So if I use this and anything, I want to be able to get those hairs out. And as fine a filter and as fine a filter as you can. So I've just popped out to gather some of this today. As long as I keep picking it, this is going to grow all summer into fall. And this is the narrow leaf plantain. I dry it and make salves from it. It works amazing. Even just if I have a bee bite and I'm outside, anywhere, I know to find this. And the broadleaf one, it looks similar, but the leaves are a little broader through. They're hence the name. And you just take a piece of it, chew it up, keep it to the front of your mouth, and you spit it out like a poultice on your bee bite or your wasp sting, or if you have severe reactions with your mosquito bites. I have found it very successful on myself, my children, grandchildren, but of course, I'm not a doctor. I'm not dispensing advice. I'm just letting you know, sometimes there's an emergency thing out there. You can also use it as a band-aid. You pull that right off and wrap it around. So do your own research. Test your own things, just as you would do with anything else. Well, we're out here clipping again. I'm going to take a bunch of it, go in and wash it up, get it set for the dehydrator. I have washed and pat dry my narrow leaf plantain, and I'm just going to pop it in to the dehydrator. I have put only 3 trays of the yarrow in here because it's really fluffy and I want it room to dry. So I changed out my jars and I'm doing my overflow of product, saved jars of product from the grocery store. Now the plantain dries really crispy, and I'm unable to put a wide mouth funnel in there, but that's okay. It goes in pretty easily. And as you can see, if I drop any, I can just pick it up and put it in the jar. And the yarrow dried a little bit quicker than the plantain, so I pulled it and packed it in here and marked it. And these are going on my shelves. The chocolate mints all dried, and just getting ready to put it in the jar. My first jar of chocolate mint of the season. I got 2, 4, 5 pint jars and 2 of the larger ones.